I've known you since you started, almost, a little bit after. But physically, even, how you look, how you act, how you joke, is very different. That's why I asked this question. I know you go to the Western world, do shows, meet people from the Middle East, who are Arabs in that part of the world, and then you ترجع لهون على الشرق الأوسط بس عندك أفكار جديدة. That's so different. That's كمان contradictory. And then also the ideas here that are conservative or whatever is contradictory over there. فهيدا الjuxtaposition تقريبا اللي عم تحسها بس تروح لهنيك وتدافع عن مجتمعك وكمان بس لترجع لهون وعم تدافع على the things that you like from Western culture. هيدا counterbalance. How tough is it for you?
أنا كنت من الأشخاص اللي زي أي حدا عربي تاني بعرفه يعني إنه I wanted to get out of here as soon as possible يعني إنه بطلع برا بديش أرجع يعني. But then something changed when I started to find appreciation here and see آثار الإشي اللي عم بعمله اللي عم بحبه. I felt like I can actually do something good here and I stopped like obsessing about the idea of finding like salvation outside, So I always try to reflect and like push the things that I think our community needs. In our community, just try to change it through the platform that I have, And it's such a good feeling that you think that you actually have a chance to influence, to make a difference, And it feels like such a waste if I just go and live in Europe or in the States or whatever. We need to stay here. We need to do stuff here. We need to change things here. If we keep getting out and like pushing our identity, our new identity, إحنا العرب هدول the new Arabs, we only know إيش إحنا ما حدش تاني عارف. If we push that and we keep it and we make it grow and we build something for it, this is how you actually make change.
Our success home is way more important to us مثلا than to have success in the West. And our success in the West shows for nothing until we bring it back home,
إذا بتتجاوز هذا التحدي, you're opening a door for you and for people who look up to you. So it's really amazing.
يعني كمان انت بالmusic there's a lot of, especially the early parts, كان في عندك dialogue أو conversation بالموسيقى عم تحكي عن dealing with anxiety, غنية like Ritalin, and mental health issues. Did you think about consciously doing that, or it was just an expression? And do you think it's necessary to have that conversation right now in the Middle East?
When I made my music, especially album الموجات, it was not conscious at all. I was just talking about things that mattered the most to me and the things that were going on in my head. And I was having these battles between like where do I belong, where do I want to be, how do I deal with the things that I feel, all this anxiety and frustration from the situation around us. كل الشباب هيك يعني مش أنا لحالي. And I just talked about it because this is what I talk about in my music, the things that I feel. After success, I started realizing it's actually people are relating to it and it's influencing them. So now I'm more conscious about what I write about, I still write about how I feel, but it's actually helping me when I feel negative things to kind of put them out in a way that's kind of optimistic. Yeah. It's good for me and it's also good for the people that listen. I feel like I have a responsibility to have an optimistic outlook on life,
What is the importance of a Beirut Scum Week or a hip-hop urban music festival to happen here in the Middle East or in the Arab world?
I think I began to realize the actual importance of this event yesterday when I watched the talks and I saw the open mic. A lot of people look at hip-hop like in Arabic hip-hop like عندك لبنان وعندك فلسطين وعندك سوريا وعندك مصر وعندك. But this event is really important for all of the scenes, especially of what's happening now all over the Middle East. There's a hip hop explosion right now, like renaissance. I was gonna say the word, بس خفت أحكيها غلط. Renaissance. yeah, this stuff is happening and no one is speaking about it, we're gonna fucking speak about it. We're gonna speak about it. We're gonna do a whole week. We're gonna have talks. We're gonna have events. We're gonna have all these new brands and platforms be launched through this thing, and these can be like الحاضنات تاعون الأشياء اللي عم بتصير. Like yeah, بتحط النقاط على الحروف.
If they treat us like scum, we make our own festival. Yeah.
1 week for the scum school.
I have it like in my house, and I'm just listening.